It's that time of the week again, guys.
Oh my god, I'm not ready for this. I'm so not ready for this.
Look. Happy Monday!
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Oh.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, come on guys, listen to the pod.
No way!
What's it smell? Okay, you might be wondering why nobody looks very excited to have their drink this week. We've gone for a bit, well not we, I've gone for a bit of a dodgy one.
Thank you to the comment, put it on screen now, to the person that suggested Aunt Bessie's apple crumble and custard pale ale.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, lads.
Northern Monk Aunt Bessie's apple crumble and custard. I did say on the, I read the back earlier and it said it was a creamy pale ale.
Hang on.
It's not
And the word creamy just kind of put me off a little bit.
Why is that alright?
It smells worse than it actually
It
tastes.
smells worse.
It tastes more ale-y.
The aftertaste is like
You can taste the custard. Definitely the custard.
so weird.
Do you reckon they've got away with this because the original brand is Aunt Bessie without the S on the end? Or do you reckon this is actually endorsed by Aunt Bessie herself?
Where did you buy it from?
Morrison's.
Maybe it could be like, I don't know.
Like, do you reckon Northern Monk have put an S on the end thinking, oh, we're not going to get copyright here? Or do you reckon they've actually got in contact and been like, yeah, let's do a collab and make this
I do
apple
not
crumble
know,
and custard pale ale? 4.5%. What do you rate it compared to last week's Level Head?
It's different.
It is a bit different.
It's different. It's
I
definitely
feel
different.
like it's way better than I thought it was going to be. Initial smell was awful.
Yeah. I don't mind. I don't know. I'm not sure about compared to last week's.
I think it's better because it's a taller can.
Yeah, true.
You get a bit more bang for your buck.
True.
Although, compared to last week, one of these was almost the price of all the four that I got last week. I think one of these was £3.50, which is crazy.
Are we genuinely saying apple crumble's going to go to 1?
Wow.
Over the
I'm
road?
not. I'm saying
You're
it's
not?
2. No.
You're saying it's 2?
We need to rate these out of 10
Yeah.
so that... Because we didn't rate the Level Head out of 10.
Yeah.
Otherwise we've got nothing to like...
Okay, what would
Make
you
a
rate?
leaderboard
What would
out
you
of.
rate it out of 10?
What, this?
Level head.
6.
6.
It wasn't anything special to me, I don't think.
No.
It was just
it was
sort of...
nice.
But then it was the first one, so I didn't have anything to really compare it to.
Yeah. I would put this 5.
The problem I have with it is when I go to take a sip, I also smell.
Yeah,
at
the
the same time.
smell is bad.
And then I'm put off, and then I have a sip, and then I'm like, no, it's not.
Right,
That's
Northern
bad.
Monk, if you're
This-
listening, get rid of the smell. And you've got
Sort it
a
out.
first place beer.
Yeah.
Considering we're only on that week 2, it's not that hard, but
Yeah.
you've got a first placer.
So do you reckon this is going above it? If we're doing
Nah, because
ranking-
Rich has put a good case, the smell is
Right,
bad.
Okay, second. So first one's level.
So Northern Monk, this will be a 5, Level Head will be a 6, I
Yeah.
reckon.
Alright, perfect.
I don't know whether to go for like a beer that I actually think we're going to like, or just go for a beer that's like weird and wonderful, that might surprise
I
us.
think we need to alternate because
Yeah,
I don't think
Yeah,
every week
because
we
can't
can
be
be going.
something well out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something that the smell
No.
makes you heave.
It's
Yeah,
hard
yeah.
because I can't stop smelling every time I take a sip.
Just do like, you know, I'm a celeb, just fucking go like that. Like it's like
It tastes
cow
alright.
sick
It's
or
just
something.
the
COVID
scent puts me off.
COVID bev. That's a bev that you don't want to smell.
Yeah.
That's gross.
How's
No,
your
yeah.
boys' weeks been anyways?
Carnage.
Carnage.
Carnage, mate. Carnage. Yeah, work's been like crazy.
Yeah.
We've had to wear masks and these stupid goggles and
Nuts.
all sorts of crazy stuff. Gloves. Yeah, gnarly. I spent all day today moving, which I wasn't expecting to do.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know we could get the keys until like 12, when Tony came into the room and said that you can get the keys, you have to get them from reception.
Yeah.
Had we have known that at the start of the day, could easily have got it done, like smashed out today. But where it was like, we got told so late and all of a sudden it was like, go!
Yeah.
Like, we were still chilling in bed and it was like, oh shit.
Exciting,
We better
though.
get moving. Oh yeah, sick.
Yeah.
Massive
Yeah,
upgrade, mate. As soon as you walk in the front door, first thing you see is like a big log burner slapped in the middle of the room. Perfect podcast, fucking seating area.
Yeah, we might have to.
So cozy, yeah, it's nice. Next time everyone's on a late,
Yeah.
we'll do the pod there.
Man.
And we'll set it up. The lighting above the table, perfect lighting, nice and scenic, just like a picture on the wall.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely. What about yours?
It's been good, busy, just working, but it's tough now because it's...
One of the people didn't leave, did they?
No, it's still
They
staying.
unhanded their
Yeah,
resignation and took it back.
Oh, really?
No take back teas.
Yeah, so I might be sorted if we do go on holiday. But the weather, when I go to work it's dark, when I finish work it's dark.
Yeah.
So it is tough to
It
do
is like that
anything
now, isn't it?
during the week.
Depressing. The only days you get off. You just get Saturdays and Sundays, isn't it?
Yeah,
Normal
yeah.
week. Yeah, whereas... Are yours?
I think mine will be Saturdays and Sundays. I just need
you
to
boys are chilling.
stop
Mine
doing
are
stuff
random.
midweek. But yeah, I know this is the first time I start now at 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
Leave at 6:30. It's dark.
Oh,
it's
nice.
quiet.
Yeah, that's hella dark.
It's quiet. But then I finish at 2, so I still get afternoon.
What time
Yeah.
does the shop open?
9.
Oh, so you get 2 hours
Yeah,
of
2
like,
hours.
no
So
customers.
yeah, we have like deliveries 7:15. Just start doing stuff, putting stuff out, and then
Yeah.
But now, my new thing is just like processing. It's pretty simple.
Is that just like having a...
No, I don't do anything. It
No.
literally just comes in. We put it in a different box, and then it goes out onto the
Crazy.
floor. But it's easy.
That
it's
is
just
chill.
pretty monotonous. Like I just do the same thing, but I get
Yeah.
to see some random shit. And
Yeah, I bet.
stuff. Oh, I've got a new. I'll bring it in shortly. My new little pickup.
What is it?
Ooh.
Like an object, an item?
An object, and
Oh, okay.
it was about to be disposed of, and I was like, no, I'll have that. I'll fix it, and it'll work. And
Hell yeah.
it's
Does
different.
it have moving parts?
Take a guess what it is. No moving. I'll give you.
Oh,
No,
you say you need
Give
to
us,
fix
yeah,
it.
give us a
No,
get it
section.
no
Give us a
moving.
section.
no moving parts.
No moving
It's blue.
parts.
Right.
And
What section is it from?
You only work in the home section,
section.
don't you?
No, I do the whole shop now.
Oh
I do
yeah,
the
of course you
delivery
changed, yeah.
So it's blue, no moving parts, and it's kind of like
Oh.
not quite velvety suede type thing. You'll see. Take a guess.
And it's
You
an
won't
object.
guess. In fact, this is a
Like-
good game. Is close your eyes and feel it, and you can guess what it is.
Like
Yeah,
a
we can do
velvet
that, yeah.
piggy bank, wasn't
Alright.
it? Velvet blue piggy
Yeah.
bank.
It's not quite velvet, but it's got a.
My
texture to it.
brain went to like a clock for some reason, but that obviously has moving
It
parts.
has zero function.
What?
Is it a
doesn't, like,
Buddha?
has no...
Like a blue fluffy Buddha.
What's the word? Like, no meaning in the world. Like, it's just...
It's decoration.
ornament.
That's
Yeah.
really deep.
Yeah.
There's no meaning in the world.
It's decoration.
Right, okay. I haven't got a
So you're
clue,
guessing
mate.
a Buddha. Okay, well.
My guess is like a decorative like blue velvet Buddha.
Okay, so I'll bring it in
An elephant.
shortly, and you can both close your eyes and have a feel.
What have you got it here?
Yeah. it's-
Oh, okay,
yeah,
sweet.
yeah,
Okay. Oh, okay. I thought we was gonna have to wait till next week.
No, I've got it.
I was about to be upset for us and the people listening. I hate that when you get to the end of something, it's like tune in next time.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what TikTok has become these
Oh,
days.
yeah.
Back in the day when it first came out, it was like just really nice videos. You get it one and done in one video. Now
Yeah.
it's like you listen to it for like 30 seconds and you get to the end. It's like, oh, watch part 2 for where the shit really gets
Yeah.
real.
And you go onto their account and it's not uploaded yet, and you're like...
Yeah.
So
I love
annoying.
watching movies on TikTok though, like where you just, it's like 1.5 times
Yeah,
speed,
yeah.
and you're just watching this film you'll never ever see,
What, just ripping?
and it's just
Yeah.
part after part of the same movie. It's,
Yeah.
you find so
I always get into stuff like that, especially like they have like TV series
Yeah,
on them
yeah.
as well.
What?
It'll be like,
What?
can't pay,
How
you'll
much?
take it away, but like 20 parts. You're scrolling through TikToks which are part after part.
and it always
That's
misses a
crazy.
bit in between the parts, so you have to kind
Right.
of fill in the gaps.
Oh,
But you can watch
dear.
a whole movie in like
Yeah.
1.5 times speed because they
Wow.
can't put it directly up.
You like go to have a shit. So I have a look on TikTok and then all of a sudden an hour later you watched like a whole fucking episode of Can't Pay
What
to
have you
Take It
been
Away.
up to? Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I've not encountered any of that. I've only had it back for like a week, but
It's so addictive, it's so difficult.
mm.
That's what I find.
I need to set timers for my stuff
Yeah.
because I can feel myself slipping back into like
Yeah.
any spare second of the day just having a look.
I think you can get like apps that block stuff, but then I think you
Mm.
do the opposite and you go right up to your limits.
Yeah.
You know, one day you might only spend like a minute on something, but you're
Yeah,
like, oh,
okay.
I've still got 20 minutes left.
But
Yeah,
trouble
you
is,
use it all.
on the iPhone, the setting is, it comes up and says, you have used half an hour of this, and then it goes, dismiss. You just hit dismiss and you just carry on. It's like, well, there's just no point. You like think in my head, oh, I've been on it for half an hour. Oh, I'll just carry on, fuck it. And it says dismiss.
But they want you to use it, don't they? It's not like... No, I think TikTok, when it's set up properly, is actually quite good.
Yeah.
I think you can just skip the rubbish stuff, but once you follow the right people and you get your interests involved. It's people who say, oh, it's full of crap, but then they watch all the crap.
Yeah. So you got to flick past it and you'll soon filter it out.
My attention span's been made so short now because of it though. Like I'll go to watch a film or something and I'll be like, I need something.
Can I watch it on TikTok? If not, bye.
Yeah.
The one thing I struggled with, which I didn't really notice or think that would ever happen at the start, when I got rid of Instagram and all that stuff, you don't have any source of inspiration. That sounds a bit mad, but like on Instagram you see stuff and you're like, oh, I like that, like I want that, or you think of something creatively because you've seen that. Oh, now you can relate it to this. Whereas when you don't have any of that, you're sort of left to your own devices, and then the stuff that you come up with is like all from your own brain, but it's much more difficult.
100%.
But then there can also be like the complete other end of that where it just consumes you, and then you get like too deep into everything else.
It's a balance.
It's like, yeah. The only thing is, I never knew what was going on, because obviously Facebook, any event, anything that's going on near you or in your area, it gets put on Facebook. You don't have Facebook, you're like, someone's like, oh, did you see this person? Did you see that? No, I didn't know. Didn't know anything was happening. No, unless someone told me, or somehow it got emailed to me. Like, no, I didn't see it, and no, I didn't go. Yeah, faxed over. Yeah, no, that's pretty bad.
I think there's a balance though, isn't it? You just got to use like a bit of both, real world and look at other stuff. Yeah. And I think a lot of people complain about it, but then they also follow like 20,000 accounts.
You choose you choose what you consume at the end of the day, don't you?
If you've got nothing on you, if you don't follow rubbish people, you don't see nothing.
And the way the world's going, social media and technology is the main source of everything now. And like, as much as I hate it, like I'm constantly on it, and I think I need to be going out in the real world and doing stuff. I need to do that. I also do need to consume a little bit of what the world's what's happening.
Yeah, definitely. Well, so it's going to get harder now because you can't go out as easy. Like you said, when we finish work, it's dark. You get to the weekend, it rains for 2 days, and it's like, oh well, what do you do now? Oh, back to the work for 5 more days. It's crazy.
You're stuck in that loop.
Yeah, you really do. It's a bit serious.
I guess winter's almost better to work evenings actually.
Yeah, I mean it's perfect for us. We can just sit here and evenings and chat and waffle.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. I've never thought about it in that way, but it is definitely better to work evenings in the winter.
But then, on the other hand, most people work days now, especially with like that being closed and all of that. It's not like really there's that many people working evenings to hang out with in the days, and if you work evenings, you normally work weekends. And
That's the issue I found when I worked like breakfast, dinners, or split shifts. Is a lot of my mates don't work or work during the day.
Yeah.
So like now I work during Monday to Friday during the day. It's perfect, but it didn't used to be. Though.
When you've got awkward bastards like me, which just have any random day off. When's your next day off? It's like, oh, Tuesday, and then like Monday or Thursday or whatever. Don't make any sense. If you have a day off at the weekend, it's like, ooh, it's a bit exciting.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a bit mad.
And the other thing I find with having days off during the week is you end up turning any day into your weekend. Like, Tuesday would be like Saturday night, let's go to town.
Well, every time me and Kirsty have got like a day off that's a random day, whatever it is, the day before it becomes our Friday. So like yesterday was our Friday because today we had the day off. It's like, oh, it's Friday, get a fucking bottle of wine or whatever, and then you look at the day, you're like, oh shit, I'm bladdered on a Wednesday or whatever. It just makes it well random. It's funny though. I have noticed you have been have worn golf clothing. Does this mean you play golf?
I do play golf.
Oh, you do play golf?
I do play golf.
Have you got clubs in that?
Got clubs, yeah.
We might have to arrange.
Or we'll just
because I've not played golf since I left the southeast. I want to play so bad. I play every Wednesday religiously. But I noticed you had like a Callaway jacket on. You had something on. I was like, damn, maybe Ben plays golf. Yeah, some people just wear sports clothing because it's like purpose made. When I go back home for Christmas, me and my old boss are going to go out and have a round at where we used to play. I'm so excited for it. I'm going to be rusty as fuck.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have played for like over a year, so I'm excited to just shank it into the trees immediately.
Yeah. The weather's been so bad for a couple of months now. I haven't played for like 2 months, but we should definitely get out.
Yeah, it'd be sick. Next nice, well, as long as it's not raining, I don't give a shit.
Mm.
I go out in the cold, don't mind the cold. Wind is a bit stinky, but rain is just like, nah, nothing worse than being stuck in a field, just getting wet. You think, I've actually paid to do this. Like, what is wrong with me?
The best thing about the courses around here as well is they've all got amazing views.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just the sea or whatever. It's so
sick.
good. So good. We'll have to get you out.
You probably have to get, like, longer clubs.
I'm left-handed.
Oh! Brutal.
I'm tall.
I'm not sure how to teach you that.
Shit. My little brother, Spencer, he's left-handed. So like trying to teach him is super hard. That you have to use your hands the other way around.
Yeah.
And like, I always try and use his clubs every now and then when we used to go, and I couldn't even really hit the ball. It's so difficult just trying to swing the other way.
Yeah.
Mental.
I played once and it was a very long experience.
Very long.
Yeah.
If you play a full 18, yeah, you're looking at like 4 hours.
Oh no, we played. It was like 2 teams. You hit the furthest, and then you play that.
Oh yeah.
I never hit the furthest.
Yeah.
So I was just there. We just drank beers and walked around. But
That is what most of it is, to be fair. You got to finish your round with a nice Guinness or something.
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
No, we just played beers in hand. So.
Yeah, all that. Yeah.
That'll be a good shout for the Portugal trip.
Oh,
because they have good courses.
Golf trip.
They
That'd
have
be
good courses around there, so we could do that one day.
I don't have enough space to store all the like hobbies that I'm into over here, so it's super difficult. I'd love to have like somewhere where I could keep my surfboard, like my golf bag, just everything.
That might be a shout.
But then, there's still like limited space. I only have like 1 room in there. There's only so much of the living room I can take up with like bikes, boards, and clubs.
A unit would be a shout to have one.
A unit would be a shout.
Yeah, but the thing is, imagine every time you want to go and do something, having to drive to the unit.
No, that's true.
But that could be your HQ. You could just. If it's
so good. Monday Club HQ is going to have all of our sporting goods.
Yeah. Little half pipe, little car ramp.
What's it called opposite Mackey's? That little unit. That
Pro Park.
Car park.
Yeah, do you want that?
Well,
There's a few offices there.
Miss Millie's. Went there the other day.
Oh mate, I'm so.
You been there?
No, I want to go. I want to go. It's so bad.
It's cold, mate. It's cold. It's good.
It looks so.
Did you have
good.
to queue for hours?
No. I went there the day that I sent the message to the group chat.
Oh, you went in the day.
Shit, it's cold. You go there, prices are banging.
Yeah,
portions are banging. Like everything you order, you get a choice of like 8 different sauces. It's sick. It's so nice.
Did you get vouchers in the post? You know, because I got a whole spreadsheet of vouchers.
No, I signed up for something when I was in there, and it sent it like 2-for-1 deal to me.
Yeah, and then this week is like a free chicken burger or something.
Oh mate.
But I went to hand the voucher over and she didn't take it, so I took it back. But I didn't use it.
Yeah.
You wait till she goes and you
go, no, it's good. But we were.
What did you get when you went? Did you get tenders?
Yeah, because you can't get them free.
Nice.
So I had 2 tender meals.
Nice. Yeah, but they didn't have any chicken on the bone when we went.
They were like calling people over and saying it's going to be a 20-minute wait, and then they were telling them to swap for tenders. But we were there on 40 minutes or something.
Would you say it's similar to KFC?
It's similar to KFC, but it's not as greasy.
It tastes better, dude. Even just the standard coating on it tastes better.
But it is similar, like, it's not anything out of the ordinary.
Apparently it's sister-in brand or sister-in thing to KFC. I'm not sure how true that is or what.
Basically, you go there, they're like, right, what do you want? You look at the board, it was like 5 tenders for X amount. And then you look and it's like, which sauce do you want? There's about 8 sauces. I went for spicy mayo.
Yeah.
So they put 5 tenders in there, spicy mayo all over it, and then they put like crushed Doritos on top of the spicy mayo. And then you open up the thing and it's just like, oh mate. You just look at it and you're like, oh, I'm going to smash you up.
Crazy one now.
It's so good. Mate, deliver it mid-pod. Miss Millie's. And then I got loaded fries, which was like, fries with salsa and more Doritos on and shit, but they were like hella soggy. Other than that, it was good because I guess the salsa just like oozed into the chips.
But if you do go there and it's busy, you have to go into the fuel station and give you a number plate. Because I was there for 45 minutes.
Can you get tickets?
Yeah, so it's 30-minute parking,
You wait for your Miss Millies and someone comes out, slaps it on your bonnet.
It's like the AMPR thing.
Why?
Oh.
Why is it?
Because it's all part of the fuel station.
But why?
Loophole. There's a car wash around the back, and you can park in that for an hour.
No, but you just go and tell the fuel station how long you're
Okay,
and they were just like, yeah, that's fine, put the number plate in and off you go. But there was a woman walking down the queue line, just a random member of the public going, you need to go to the fuel station, you need to go to the fuel. I was like, I'm ordering my food, I'm not getting out the queue, I'll do it once I've ordered.
Right.
But yeah, I was waiting for 40 minutes, kept going into the fuel station and buying random bits, because it's like I've got a proper shop in there, which I think is cheaper than Spar.
Budgeons.
Yeah. Cheaper than Spar.
You got Budgeons, Greg's, and Miss Millie's.
Yeah.
Fat John got like a barbecue chicken burger meal, 5 sticky Korean barbecue tenders,
You're making me so hungry.
and then we got a Biscoff sundae, chocolate sundae, and a berry sensation sundae.
Those waffles, is it waffles?
They do chicken waffles there.
Yeah. No, but they do sweet waffles as well.
Oh.
Good.
Yeah, the sundaes are sick, but they were like way smaller than I thought they were going to be. It came out as about that
Is
big.
it?
It's a tiny little plastic cup.
The
But then when you
milkshakes
look at the
as
price, you're like, that makes sense.
We could do like a, what is it, mukbang, what it's called.
Yeah,
Just
That
do
at
that.
some point, yeah.
Problem is
all they hear is
delivery
lip
here.
smacking the whole time.
Delivery here is a nightmare as it is.
Yeah. I might have to pick up on the whales.
Yeah.
Oh, we could get it to Dove.
Ooh,
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah, but
And we've
it's still
got
the
that
same delivery
fat
problem, isn't it?
table.
Dove's a sick name.
We've got a fat table. You can spread the munch out, spread the Northern Monk, Aunt Bessie's out.
Oh, not
Nah,
sure
that's
about
the last one. Last one on the pod. That's a poor show. That is a poor show. I'll do better next week.
Yeah.
Unless someone else wants
I
to try and
did
find
get-
something.
I did get sent one suggestion,
What, a beer suggestion?
a beer suggestion by Tony,
Oh.
but she said it's New Zealand beer,
Oh.
so I'm not sure how we're going to
What's
get
it
that.
called?
Double brown.
No.
That is the
That
image.
looks
So that's like-
raw, dude.
Put it on the screen.
No, that's it's alright, but it's not. I'll buy some Southern Hemisphere beers. We'll do like a little selection.
Yeah, what's
Well, hopefully, as long as I can get sent these other
Yeah,
beers, we might have a sponsor for the next pod.
Yeah, and I've asked as well for somebody
Dribbling.
to sort some beers out.
That'd be nice. When
it out.
Fat John was down the other day, shout out Fat John, we were talking about the Sphere in LA, you know, the crazy fucking big venue.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, who would your favourite person be to see there?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's such a good question for the podcast. I was like, Fat John, I'm so sorry, I'm just going to write that down.
Yeah. Who would you like to see?
Well, not you two, because they're the people who have opened it up and who are playing there. Like, they've got a spot there for like months or whatever.
Right.
Who the fuck wants to see you two? Not being funny,
Yeah.
but I can't think of a more washed band.
Oh,
That's crazy.
I don't know.
You got to go for someone with good visuals.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure who. It'd have to be. I feel like drum and bass people have the best visuals
Yeah.
than anyone else.
Yeah.
The next person that takes it over is like either Beyonce or Rihanna. I think it's Beyonce, which I'd not want to see either.
No.
But I mean,
I
you think
really
you got all
don't know.
that big ass sphere. Even from the outside, it looks absolutely nuts. Just being inside, just
Yeah.
looking up like.
You'd have to have
What?
something trippy as well.
Yeah, for sure. You just have like the Big Les show just plastered on it.
Even like a film or
That'd be
not film,
incredible.
but something like that. Something nuts on it. I
That
don't
would
know.
be good.
Saying about that, have you seen the lineup for Ballmasters?
We were just talking about that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's your opinions?
Well, the only artist I could remember from it was Stormzy. And other than that, I don't know.
Yeah.
I heard Jason Status. You said Jason
Yeah, I think
Status.
I Jason Status live,
There's a
So-
few good DJs on there, but apart from that, it's not the best lineup.
but there's not really many main stage acts on there at the moment.
Yeah.
You know, it's still quite small, but
Becky Hill
Chase
is
is-
there
I saw
every
Bicep
fucking
was
year.
on it actually. Bicep's decent.
Nothing against Becky Hill, by the way.
If you
but
wanna come
she's
on the
there
pod.
every year. She's not fed up yet.
Maybe she just likes it that much.
Yeah,
She's just
maybe.
like, yeah, sign me up.
Yeah.
I think it's just like catering for the crowd now, isn't it? It's gone from being
So they know what people.
surfy to being what it is.
Well,
But
it
it's
used to be-
music.
it used to
The
be
thing is,
indie. It used
I
to
think
be
it's better
indie.
than last year.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Who was last year? Florence? Don't care.
Yeah.
Nah, Florence is good though.
Yeah, but
Florence is
but
good. You
it's
can't
Liam
doubt
Gallagher.
that. I couldn't give a shit about that.
Mate, but it's like such like
it is a big act.
The bit of like the bit of Oasis he does do.
It does,
but I don't think
makes
choreography.
but on that stage. I think it's really hard for like Florence. I don't think was. It would just felt a bit washed out like on that main stage. If you was in that the other tent, the big tent, it'd be good. But
you wouldn't be able to get everyone in there, would you?
No, you're right.
That's the trouble with main stages. There's no like when you hear loud people, you want to feel it in right in your chest. You want it to be pounded into your face. But
like, I think certain
that's
big
why
acts.
Tense though.
Yeah.
Big acts can play main stage, but I think like I don't know. She was good, but it wasn't. I'd rather see Chasing Status.
I'm so gutted the Wu-Tang year got cancelled. That would have been so good.
That would have been pretty crazy. I've seen Chasing Status a few times, and they are quite good.
Yeah.
They are pretty good, but I've seen them in like same sort of situation, venues. We went to Electric Woodlands Festival last year, and they're playing in a tent.
But is that the DJ set or the live set?
Playing, I honestly can't remember.
The live set is a whole like backing band and everything.
Like you go into the tent, they were playing at like 2 in the afternoon. I mean, it was daylight outside. You walk in there, middle of summer, you just think like, what the hell? You want it to be like dark, crazy visuals, just smashing out tunes. It's just like wrong time of day, and atmosphere was a bit wet.
I want to go to Reading as well.
Yeah.
You got oh, you're going big ways.
I'm going big ways, my friend.
Big ways. First note of this segment is Rich's tea towels smell lovely.
This is a new section of Guess What It Is.
Yeah.
This sounds like a one-time thing. What has Rich stolen from work and promised that he would fix?
So, first up, Elliot, you've got 5 seconds. Tell me what that is.
What the fuck is this? Oh, I know what it is. It's a spaceman, for sure.
I need to feel.
Where's your hands, man? Oh, that's sensual. That dude, that big ball, space helmet all day. Velvet space helmet.
100%. That's a spaceman. But that's spaceman.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Is it?
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, dude. As soon as I felt his head, I should have.
I've got the
What's
foot.
happened to his foot?
No, his foot broke off. I've got the foot.
I should have kept quiet and
£0.
seen.
Rude boy.
Dude, it's free.
Yeah.
I should have kept quiet and listened to Ben's guess.
Yeah, true.
How often are we gonna? I'll break something for next week.
No. I've got loads of random stuff around. I just give it to you and you have to guess what it is.
Oh, next week he might take the place of honour.
Oh.
If he's fit.
Oh yeah, 100% the place of honour. You can go.
Yeah.
I've got the foot. It stands up fine. I just didn't bring the foot in.
Did anyone notice the giraffe's legs from last week? You reckon? Like, why is his head not in frame whatsoever?
Brilliant.
Yeah, dude. We have got a chat GPT section.
Back again.
Just because it asks pretty deep, good questions actually.
Yeah.
Some of it's quite good. Right, the question this week. I feel like these are like the sort of ones you need to have in your brain, like ready to answer. What's a memorable moment or achievement from the past year that you'd like to share?
Ooh.
A memorable moment or a past achievement?
Memorable moment.
Starting a podcast.
That's quite good.
Yeah, that is
That's quite a good one. But we
Must
can't
be
all
again in a year, and we'll see.
We'll just cop out. Yeah, it's that.
That is, but on a serious note, that is something that I didn't think I'd be doing this year.
No.
Which I've really enjoyed.
I've said to Kirsty many of times since we've started this that if I was in the southeast still, there's no way I think I would have done this.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think it is fear of like judgment and like what people would say about it. Because I feel like people who know you for a long time, maybe they might think, oh, you've never done this or you've never acted this way or blah blah blah, and you're like worried to think of what other people would say. But I feel like since coming here, the confidence has gone up.
Good.
And I mean, you guys are way different to like you're just way more chill.
I think because we don't we used to work together. We don't know each other like. Inside and out and all this stuff.
Actually, that's probably super useful. Something like this.
We can talk about stuff we didn't know the other people
knew
about or liked. Or
That is a
disliked,
big shout.
It pays off more than sitting there and going, I've known you for 20 years, I know everything
Yeah,
about you.
so you, like last week, you was telling stories about Australia or wherever and all these other places you'd been. And obviously we've not heard those before, which is quite useful.
We constantly learn about each other. And
Oodles of stories.
That's great. It's great.
Yeah, I know, people I grew up with, I'd find out to sit down and talk to for more than a minute.
Yeah, right.
But still, like, really good friends with. But it's like, what do we even talk about?
I feel like that's quite nice though, when you've been friends with people for so long that you can like just be in silence.
Yeah.
And just like sit happy, like knowing he's not bored or she's not bored, blah blah blah. You both just have a 10-minute break on your phone, looking at random shit.
Doesn't work
just
for a
chilling.
podcast, though, does it?
It doesn't. No, it doesn't work for a podcast. I'm just saying it's a nice point in a friendship to have, where you can just sit and be like, chill out for 5 minutes. You don't have to have constant chat, just filling the air. It's just nice to sit and chill sometimes.
Yeah.
I think mine is probably moving to quitting my job. Leaving like all friends and family, apart from Kirsty obviously, and then coming 6.5 or 6 hours on a good day.
Yeah.
Journey away from where I used to live, complete other side of the UK. Yeah. It's nice. I don't regret a single bit of it. It's fucking awesome.
That guy Chris, I was talking, the tattoo guy from the other night.
Yeah, right.
He was saying to me like, "Oh, why'd you move here? What do you do? Like this, that, and the other." And it was weird. It was like he's I think 15 years older than me or something, and he was like, "Yeah, but do you not want to do more?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I have fun outside of work."
Yeah.
And I think like that's what people struggle to realise is the rest of your day. You don't have to be coming home from work and doing nothing.
Yeah, for sure.
And, like,
for sure.
You know,
it's quite easy though to get stuck in a routine.
Yeah.
Where you come home, and, stuff's easy, stuff's comfy. You just come home, do the same thing every day. Whereas here, I've got you guys. There's so many people that surround us. Like I live with other people, so you have constant interactions. What are you doing? Oh, do you want to come to this? Blah blah. There's always stuff going on. It's lovely.
Yeah.
Whereas back home, I feel like I go to work, which is 2 minutes drive away from my house. And then I go back home, go to the gym, go home, and it's like you do the same thing over and over and over again. Whereas here, it's been such a big change. It's like a slap in the face of just stuff to do. It's amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
It's weird. It's weird though. Like it took work closing for us to do more.
Yeah, that is true.
Like, oh, we don't see each other every day now, even though we kind of like do in a way. But it's like without finishing work, we wouldn't have started like
Yeah, do you reckon we would have done this? I guess not.
I think with winter maybe because it's a lot quieter over there.
But in the same thing, maybe not because
maybe not.
We wouldn't have been like we've got to meet up weekly.
Yeah. I feel like that's quite a good thing. That's an easy way. Although it's a routine in itself, it's quite a good thing to get out and do. Just meet up with your mates, have a chat.
Yeah.
Something to look forward to every week. Just meet up, 100%. Have a waffle. It's good.
100%.
Very nice. Good then. What's yours? Have you got one?
I genuinely don't think I have one. This year's been pretty quiet for me. Nothing springs to mind, which is, now I think about it, it's quite sad. But
You've
just been plain sailing.
I've been plain sailing. I've been enjoying my life, just doing nothing.
Have you got anything coming up?
No, I don't think so. Obviously, there's lots of adventures I want to have. Trips, and that's the main thing. And like this year has been about
some cool stuff.
Chilling at home and trips. So maybe going on exciting adventures.
I'm really
incoming vid.
Yeah,
snowboard.
Learning to snowboard in 2 hours.
Even though we'll be there for 7 days, we'll condense it to 2 hours and just 2 hours.
Or do that live stream thing. What do you think of the live streaming? People do that.
So what would we do then? Have it on Twitch at the same time?
Oh, not snowboarding. No, I was just thinking.
I was going to say, that would be interesting.
You know this like in real life streaming people do now?
Yeah.
What do you think of that? It's just...
I don't think I could do it. Because there's sometimes I say stuff that...
What do you mean? I'm a bit confused.
There's like some people now that are like famous for just filming themselves going round or like...
What, just they'll just be sat there having their lunch and they'll be live streaming.
Yeah, live streaming.
Mate, they'll catch you doing all sorts of shit. Like, you'll be sitting there like picking your nose and eating it and you'll be like, oh no! Everyone's just seen it, or like just ripping out farts or whatever. That's going to catch you doing some well sus stuff.
At least with this, we can cut out.
Yeah, man, yeah. Every time I eat my bogies, it just gets cut out. So if there's ever a jump in the vid, you know what's going on.
It just seems hard though, like nobody's surely that energetic to be
Just
like 24 hours a day,
Yeah.
7 days a week, just be like, yeah, it's like Big Brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Would you go, big bro?
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh, I'd definitely go.
For the right,
Yeah.
for the right
as
price
fuck,
tag.
dude.
Oh,
Oh,
Well, you
mate,
got
I'd just go in there
wings
for a
making it,
laugh. I just think it'd be
Yeah.
crease.
yeah, but you got to think how long you're in there for. You need to have a bit of money in your pocket.
I suppose, yeah.
There
Yeah,
was-
because you can't not work for that
Yeah.
time. Yeah,
There was a good version of like it was quite like Big Brother, but it was I don't know. I'm gonna say 100. I don't know what the number was, but they were all in one house, and it was like I think a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom house.
Yeah.
100 people all in there, and then
In a what? A
Yeah.
2-bedroom house?
yeah,
Where
and
do they
then
sleep?
You win the garden. You win the house. Sorry. So like
So
they
the
were
last
just
person to leave
the last
house.
person in the house.
Oh, okay.
So it was just literally stay there as long as
Mate,
you
you
can.
must be like sardines.
Yeah, it
or
was.
standing
Yeah, it was
there.
crazy. 100 might be a bit of an exaggeration, but there was a lot of people in this house, and they were just all pulling up sleeping, and then loads of people left because they're like, oh, I can't sleep on the floor, like whatever. And then they just won the house. And it was a
What?
different way of doing it. Cause it's
How do you think you'd fare up in that? Or like a Mr. Beast video where it's like, don't let go of the tech bar.
I think I'll be alright.
Yeah,
I think
I think I'll do alright.
I'm willing just.
It's
As long as
like
I
where-
go fed and drip.
If
There's
it was
like
red
100
bars-
people, and then it gets down to the last 3, it's just us 3, just all
Yeah.
standing there like, you're gonna fucking let go, you're gonna let go. That'd be
I'm
well
not
funny.
playing.
That'd be nuts.
Yeah.
I reckon, who was it telling me? Someone was telling me that the latest craze in America is a group of people all chip in for a Lamborghini Urus.
I saw that.
So you all chip in for like a Urus, and then you all just drive it for a week each, and it just rotates round, just so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can like be like, look what I've got.
Yeah.
But then it's shared between like 5 people or something crazy.
Nuts. I don't
What
know.
is that about?
But that's LA. The guy was
That's
about
crazy. Yeah, that's
LA. So
crazy.
it's more approachable in LA because you want to be that person. Like,
Yeah, but then when
down
you
here,
see him the
people
day
don't give a
after
fuck.
that, they're like getting the bus. They're like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
so it's
sure.
not my week.
Yeah.
That is embarrassing.
But if you have the money to put, like, even if there's 5 of you and you have the money to put down on a Urus, you're gonna have a second car. To
Yeah,
chill
that's
out.
crazy.
Do you know what Mischief is? The brand that they
I've
did
heard
like the
of
big big yellow boots and big red
Oh,
boots.
yeah, yeah.
They did a thing where
What are those red boots from? Is it a
It's a
cartoon?
character in it, yeah.
Like Mega Man or something?
I don't know
That's
what
probably
they're
quite
from.
wrong, but
But they did it where there was you bought a key to I think it might have been a Honda CR-V or something like that, and this car was just available to anybody who had the keys had access to the car.
Yeah,
But it was on like a tracker, so you pressed the thing and it was like green or red if it was nearby.
yeah.
So
right.
this car just got driven around the country, but like 500 people owned the car because they all had the keys.
Whoa.
It was pretty cool. And then some woman was like, I don't want people knowing where I am, and took the tracker out and like ruined the whole thing.
Oh.
But it was just like,
What? Surely then she just basically
shut
stole the car.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That's
but it was
crazy.
like you've ruined what is experiment of what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a thing over here like that, isn't it? Like Zip Car or whatever it is, where in London you just
Have a car.
you like rent the car for a certain amount of time. You just got anyone gets in it and it just pays. You pay.
Oh, is it?
I think so. It's something weird.
There's,
like that.
that's why they're trying to do it in cities, aren't they? Where it's like hiring the barrel bikes or
Oh, is it
whatever.
for the cars?
But of cars.
No, that's never going to work.
That's well
Yeah.
dodgy.
It's dodgy.
Driving straight to Los Santos Customs, get that stuff ripped out instantly. Get ripped out, pay $50 whatever it is.
Yeah.
Get it ripped out and then
You've got a car.
Yeah.
it's just razz
pretty
off.
nuts.
That's like...
Just going back to the shoes thing, I was on StockX the other day, which I don't go on often as much anymore because I find shoes aren't as sought after as they used to be. But I saw mags on there, a pair of mags for £113,000.
Yeah.
I thought they were about 20k.
Depends what size it is. Depends who
Oh.
used.
It might
It
make
was just-
mine,
it was just
like,
the top
when
one
I
was
used to
like
see
113,
mags.
I was like,
It's the size,
"Are you
yeah.
having that?"
Whoa, I swear, every time I used to see mags it was like 20k.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think they're still flat used now. at
Just
least.
wear them to skateboard and do a couple of kick flips and then puppies.
Did you
Can't
see-
imagine
was it
that.
Whistling Diesel who bought a pair for work boots?
No,
Oh
So
my
he-
that's nuts.
I forget the guy's name, but he bought them off another sneaker guy.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, yeah, I love these for work boots. Absolutely like trashed them
That's
Like-
crazy.
through hammers, like all sorts. Harrison Neville, I think his name is, just a sneaker
Yeah.
guy. And then he bought them back and then refurbed them. So they all got videos out of it. But yeah, he used them for work. Whistling
That's
Diesel is
crazy.
nuts.
Nuts.
His Ferrari set on fire. Did you see that video?
Oh yeah,
He drove
yeah,
through the
yeah.
field and the brakes caught on fire and the
Got,
whole car.
really?
Yeah.
What,
grass
just-
stuck in the
The whole
wheel.
thing went.
Yeah, and it was like genuine. It was
Oh,
like.
that's crazy.
He's got a G-Wagon as well that he beats up.
Have you seen the thing that's like the monster truck? The thing he's got. It's just
No.
absolutely stupidly big, and then the back wheels fell off or something. But it's like huge.
That's
He's
nice.
got so many cars.
It's nuts what he's doing.
Yeah.
Nuts.
I've been watching, what's he called? Clarkson's Farm
Yeah.
over last week.
Did you see what he announced today?
No.
They're releasing season 4.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do
So exciting.
That's crazy. I've not even finished season 1 yet.
Did you know I've been
so-
there?
I only started watching
Have
it a
you?
couple of days
Yeah,
ago.
I've been there.
Oh yeah, you went not
Yeah.
that long ago. Was that a month?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Jealous.
2 months?
We need to go.
It's
For the pod.
Do an episode.
Do it
this
for the
restaurant.
pod.
I wouldn't say it's. It wouldn't be worth the trip from here.
We just go from
I haven't
here,
go.
video us buying a couple of potatoes and then just go in.
Sorry, what were you going to say about it?
That's quite good.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
say it's quite nice, yeah, I like watching it. Some of it's well funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's quite nice.
It shows the reality of farming, I think.
Yeah,
which
bless
is
him. What a vicious year though that he started in. Just
Yeah.
pure rain, then just pure drought.
nice. Yeah.
No in between, yeah, it looks gnarly. But watching him deal with it's well funny.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. But some of it is just madness, like watching him birth like 100 lambs. It's
Yeah.
like, whoa, that's a bit heavy.
Nuts.
Those three, like James May,
Yeah.
Clarkson,
Yeah.
those like iconic. I think
Yeah,
What's May
100%.
doing these days? Because Hammond's got his like restoration show.
James May's got a show as well.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
got a
is
show,
he?
I don't
He
know
does
what it
YouTube
is.
as well. I think he does like
Oh, okay.
YouTube videos.
Doesn't he have a podcast maybe as well?
Come
I
on,
think
pod.
he used to
something
have a toy show as well, or like a
Yeah.
vintage toy show. James
That's
May.
great.
I think. Yeah.
Did you ever see back in the day? He built that Lego house
Yeah.
out of actual
yeah.
Lego. It's like world record, like biggest structure made out of Lego.
Really?
Yeah.
Full size house with like plumbing, toilet, like everything in there worked.
It was
I
sick.
remember watching it when I must have been at secondary school.
Yeah.
And it's just wild. Obviously, the floor is absolutely vicious because it's all just
Yeah.
constant Lego the whole way. Lego stairs, like all. It was mad. I remember seeing it, thinking, "That's amazing," but just like, why?
Yeah. The amount
No one wants to sit on a Lego toilet seat and have a shit like that's long.
the cost of Lego as well, like it must have
Oh,
cost.
yeah.
Oh, that
Lego.
must have been nuts. That must have been absolutely crazy. Fair play though.
Yeah, 100%.
Lego has got a bit mad though.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff you can get now, like some of it is like 300 quid.
Yeah.
For like
They're
Star
starting to
Wars
make it
things, you
almost
just think
like-
that's crazy.
They're starting to make it designer.
Well, yeah.
Like,
Did
there's
they
some-
release like some designer handbags? Like Lego designer
Probably,
handbags.
yeah.
I remember seeing, I don't know whether it was fake or if someone had photoshopped it, but they were like, there's like all these different Gucci bags you can make out of Lego, and it was like a proper set. But I didn't know whether I'd just seen that and someone had made it.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Fake,
if
yeah,
they've
that's
done
what it is.
collaborations. So.
But yeah, something that started off for kids is now like fucking,
Yeah.
like a Millennium Falcon. How much is that thing worth? That's
It's like
ridiculous.
500 quid.
That's crazy, man.
We could go Legoland. Oh, you're not allowed Legoland without kids, actually.
Oh, you know?
What?
No, I don't think you're allowed into Legoland without kids.
That's
Genuinely, I
crazy.
don't think you're allowed.
Where can we get a kid from?
We'll find out. But
That's crazy. I don't know anyone with a
Or
kid.
Nick and nephew or something.
my
like that.
sister's.
Yeah,
my sister's no, you won't even know what's going on.
Did you
I'll fuck shit myself.
get a Lego driving license when you were young?
Yeah.
No,
I've still got mine. I look like the biggest albino ever.
I've done the others. You know, there's like I think you have to be, I don't know, 12 and up side or whatever.
Yeah,
And I was
yeah.
too young, went in the other one, we just drive in a loop. And I haven't been back since I was.
Oh, shit, we need to go back there and get your license.
Get that
Yeah, dude, imagine how crushed you'd be in that. That'd be crazy.
That would be a good venture though.
Mate, I used to be so scared of rides. I still am scared of rides. But watching them back in the day at Legoland, I used to be like, cacking my pants. Now if I looked, I'd probably be like, what was I thinking?
Yeah.
Do you think you can go on a roller coaster by like. Would you go on a roller coaster or you just point blank refuse?
I would try.
I reckon that's something we need to
I would go and look.
do.
It depends what it is.
Oh, on Towers Day out there?
GoPro your face. That would
Oh.
be brilliant.
I'd be one of those people that like halfway through just like pass out, and then they wake up and they're like, oh, and then back out, and then
On those
I get
balls
slingshot
and-
ball.
Yeah.
You're just screaming and then just tongue flapping around.
Would you rather like proper roller coaster or like fair ride type thing?
Right.
Last time I went on a ride was at NAS,
Oh, okay.
Oh.
and I was like, bit crazy. and then I went on to this ride. I've got a photo of it on my phone. It's called like Slingshot X or something crazy. It was like this arm that went up, which was attached to a ball with more arms.
Yeah.
And then you sit on the arm, and the seats can go spin around. So like every angle of spinning you could imagine, and it was just the wildest thing ever.
Yeah.
I couldn't have told you where I was.
NASA's done now, isn't it?
Yeah, I did see that. Rip.
Yeah.
Rip.
Really?
Max.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, sensitive cost of living stuff.
Yeah,
right?
which don't make a lot of sense, but yeah, I think it's just too expensive for them to run versus return now.
I see a lot of festivals going that way, to be honest with you.
NAS
It's a shame.
was sick, but I've never been so excited but so scared at the same time. It was so booky. Like everything about it was so sketchy. The tent that we were next to had some drug ring running in it, and like they were all talking about how they had knives on them, like all sorts of stuff. It was crazy. And then we came back to our tent one day and like half of our stuff was stolen. Like they'd taken all of our chairs out of our tents, and it was just like, oh no, someone's been in it. It was well dodgy.
You're never secure in a festival.
No, but that used to be like they'd have a type like the barn, whatever it was, used to be like drum and bass or whatever, and then it was like, you know, pop punk and like rock stuff on the main stage, and then it was like a skate and BMX competition. That's what it was. It wasn't huge, not huge, but it wasn't. It was more sport and then music, and then it just turned into like drum and bass, grime and all this stuff, and then there's just like, I'll put a jump over there, and then that'll be about it.
I have to admit, I love it to bits. It was amazing, great festival, but it's got sketchy over the years, like so sketchy, and like their warehouses. Someone's on at 8 that you want to see, you got to be in that warehouse by like 6, otherwise they close the doors, like 1 in, 1 out, and no one leaves. So you stand in it, whilst you're in the queue, you're missing 3 other people that you want to see. It was just mad, crazy. I did see some sick people in there. Saw Laurel Kana, that was good.
Oh,
that was very good.
I would love to see Laurel.
Laurel Kana was sick at this, and like, when I went the first year, all the boys from Boca and like all that lot, they were all there, and it was quite sick. So I said hello to him whilst I was watching like the main competition. Jarvis was riding, absolutely battered out of his face like normal. Yeah, it was sick.
There's a video of BQR when he comes to Newquay and he goes to Boardmasters and he's walking around Newquay like, this place is a shit up. It's so funny.
That is funny. He does good videos actually.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't watched it in ages though.
The last one he did, he went like camping for 3 days or like 4 days, and it's like a sort of reminded me of the sort of thing that we'd make, where it's like a little bit of random driving, like they like cook some really nice food, just waffling. It's like a podcast but with scenery at the same time. Like it's really good.
And then they go off road and up the.
Yeah, that off roading does make me want to get like a truck.
Yeah.
I'd love to just get something that I could razz anywhere in.
The problem around here is there's not a lot.
No.
Like when I had mine, I was like, yeah, cool. Look at all the like, the green lane and stuff, and it's like closed or this, that, and the other. And there's some stuff over like Pentire, Quantock stuff. Yeah. But it's like without a second vehicle to start with.
I was gonna say.
And then
you need to get towed by someone.
Yeah, you need a couple vehicles.
Just get one each.
Yeah.
You could just jack the Volvo up, attach a winch, and then.
I think I need a bigger engine in it, to be honest with you. But
we could go do like a pay and play day where you just rent a vehicle. And you just go.
No way, did they actually do that?
Yeah.
What?
And you're gonna.
I've never heard
like the brand new Defenders and go off.
What do they give you? Just.
I think it depends where you go, but I think you can like do like experience days.
That's sick. Yeah. You want to experience that thing you sent me in Australia where it's just like literally a vertical drop. That's crazy.
Nuts.
It's like
I can't remember what it's called. You showed it to me recently.
I think really, but it's like drive in, car width, vertical. Depending on a good day, it's got a bit of transition. On a bad day, it's not. You stop, engine off, and then get towed. But yeah, it's wild. Those tracks out up the north are just like nuts. There's a good one where they go and make it's like an old track and they refurb like. You know, they're going along.
I'd love to have a go at that.
Yeah, it's cool.
That'd be sick.
It's really overdone, but the stuff they actually do is pretty nuts.
It'd be like digging jumps when you're a kid, but like adult version. Like redoing a big ass track.
It's like, it hasn't been used for like 50 years or something, and they're just kind of following their nose and go, yeah, we're going to cross the river here, and we're going to have to build that bank, and they spend like 5 hours building just the ability to drive a car out of the river.
That's sick.
And camp and then carry on, camp and carry on.
So you can hire a car to do that. That might make a sick video.
Yeah. We'll look at that.
I could definitely roll a vehicle, I reckon.
We're not supposed to.
Oh.
Oh. We're not monster trucks.
Is this where I could rent a car to roll it? I haven't got that. Like Nitro Circus where they try and
Oh no, that's
beat
horrible.
Pastrana's rolls.
I'd like to go to.
That's crazy.
What's it called? Crash. Banger racing.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go. I'd love to go to banger
Yeah.
racing.
Dancing day. There's one
Monday
round
Club
here.
Banger Racer, just
Oh.
go around. You could use
drive.
the Fiat probably.
You could just fit them.
You get the pillow. Nah, I can't use mine, it's too low, but anyway. Oh mate, the new place where I live,
Yeah.
right, the road's like here, and the road to get out is like this. So I left earlier, so I went up like a hairpin.
Yeah.
Had to stop at the top because the car was coming. I pulled out really slowly, got halfway out and my wheels was like just spinning like crazy. I was like, oh, everything was shaking, and eventually it like caught traction. I was like, got whiplash, then shot off down the road on the wrong side of the road because it's such a it's such a sharp turning. On the ST Fiestas, they put like a block on it because they have 17-inch wheels, so they put a block on it so you can't turn the wheels as much. So like you can only go so far, so the turning circle is absolutely massive. Just pulling out other side of the road, just snapped my neck, and I was driving on thinking, Jesus Christ, I'm not doing that every day. Got to think of a new solution for that. I cut it out really wide.
Yeah.
Just got turn around, come back.
Well, you can go up past
speed bumps.
the lodge, but Jesus Christ, there's probably 50 speed bumps.
Yeah.
It's aggressive. I went that way yesterday. I was like, oh, this must be an easy way to get out.
We can go bowling there as well. We should go bowling.
Yeah. I
Has
see
it
they
not
got.
closed down yet?
No.
So no, it's for sale.
I know the
Was it?
lodge place was still open because I drove past it earlier and like they have pub taps and stuff.
Yeah,
And I was like, maybe I might walk up there for a pint at some point.
yeah.
That might be kind of sick.
We go there next week, this week.
Yeah.
Have a little pint, have a little bowl.
Pretty much the week.
Sounds
after.
good.
I imagine that's the sort of old school bowling alley where the skittles have got like rope attached to them. Like, you throw the ball, pull the rope, and it's like dangles them.
They
and
do
puts them
break
back up.
more than like a normal
It's
place.
proper
Right.
old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Proper.
probably got some big character.
Yeah, definitely. It's got pool tables in as well.
Oh.
That's a good shout if down the road doesn't have
Yeah,
it.
but how long's that going to be open for in the evenings?
Yeah, true.
Probably gets less visitors than.
Oh, but I think they live there, so they might be there a bit more than.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll be like
I don't
in
say.
the
They
front
might
room.
have more locally people in
Yeah,
there as well.
maybe.
Apparently, James Morrison, the singer,
Yes.
don't know who that is, lives like 2 doors up from us.
Let's get up on his
That's
And
sick.
they're all like talking about him, and I was like, I could have had a conversation with him. I honestly don't know what that guy looks like. So, but yeah, he lives like
James
two or 3 doors up.
I don't think I know him by his name.
Apparently, he sings some quite popular songs. I probably sound like a twat right now because he's probably like one of the
No,
biggest
he's-
people around. But I don't know who he is. But yeah, all the girls in the lodge next to us were all like, "Oh, he lives there. I've had a conversation with him." Blah blah. And I was like, "Okay."
So do you live next door to other people you work with? Or?
Everyone else works in a different department,
Oh, okay.
but they're opposite each other. So to get to their yard, they have to walk down our driveway and
Okay.
then cut round.
Nice.
Yeah, it's cool. New house is sick.
Sweet.
I rate it.
We'll have
heavily.
to do a little podcast there to
Right,
welcome
yeah.
you in.
You'll see it, mate. When you see the change of scenery, that's the new yard. Dove.
Dove.
Dove, that's it.
Sick name. Sick name.
It is a cool name. Well, we've finished
I've
1
finished.
pint out of 3.
It's not even a pint, is it?
Oh,
It is
okay.
a pint.
Well, I
I'm
finished
not-
my can in half the time of this pod.
Yeah, I'm not.
These boys have still got them left, so I think we might have to take a point off.
Definitely keep it at a 4.
Yeah, okay. And on that note, we'll see you next week, mother lickers.
Cheers.
Ciao.